Yo, yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I wanted to tell you guys that women don't take hooking up or, fucking a lot of dudes seriously. They don't. They don't take it seriously. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of guys, they think that women, when it comes to sex, women are like, oh, I got, it has to be with the right one, and I gotta this, and no. When chicks want to hook up, they want to hook up. When they want to make it happen, they make it happen. When they don't feel like doing it, they're not gonna do it. You understand? But they don't take it as seriously as you think, right? So what I mean is that chicks, they'll just be throwing pussy all over the place, and it is what it is, right? It's not a big deal as you guys make it out to be, because some of you guys, since you think it's a big deal, you think you got to do a whole bunch of shit and a whole song and dance and doing all this other crazy stuff to get the women. Now, see, I've had situations where, for example, there was this one girl who I hooked up with, right? And, the sex was good, you understand? Like, it was good for me, and it was good for her too, because like she was, squirting and fucking orgasms and all that crazy shit, right? And so I'm thinking, yo, this is, I could probably hit her up again and see what's popping. So what happened was, we only had sex that one time, and a few months, went by, maybe like 6 or 7 months or whatever, and I kind of like, forgot about it. It was out of my mind. And then when I was on my phone, right, I was looking up someone else's name, and then I found her name, and I was like, oh shit, I remember, shorty from before, whatever, right? So I texted her back to, see what's popping so we could get it going again. So I said to her, I was like, yo, what's good? How you been? And so she's like, who's this? And I'm like, oh shit, okay. And I'm like, yo, it's Locario, what's good? You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, oh yeah, I remember you. She was like, you're old news. That's what she said. She said, you're old news. Basically like, I'm good, right? So I'm like, damn, my ego is bruised. I'm like, what the fuck? You feel what I'm saying? So basically, she didn't want to hook up again. And I'm thinking, this is what I used to think. I used to think, well, if the sex was whack, I could, that girl wouldn't want to hook up again. You understand? And what's weird is I've had some whack sex with chicks where, times where I wasn't even giving my best, and certain girls will want to see me again. You understand? So it's not even about the sex, it's just about the chicks. Sometimes they'll want to do it, sometimes they won't. So, but they don't take it as seriously as you would think. Because you're thinking, oh, I was with this girl, I hit it, and it was good, and she's gonna always want to come back to me because now she's emotionally attached to me. Because this is what guys think. They think that, just by fucking a chick, and especially fucking her good, that she is now forever emotionally attached to you sexually. And no, she's either going to want to do it again or not. Again, they don't take it as seriously as you think. You see what I'm saying? I remember there was this one other girl who, when I was in college, I used to see her, on the campus, and she didn't even go to the college. She was just like selling stuff at the college. And, I spoke to her a few times, and basically I let her know, I'm like, listen, I'm feeling you. So, me and you need to get together and hook up. And she was like, oh, I got a boyfriend. I'm seeing this guy, yada, yada, yada. So I told her, listen, when all of that shit is done, holla at your boy, right? So we exchanged numbers, and I was still sometimes seeing her at college, and I say hi to her or whatever. We be talking for a little bit. So one day, out the blue, she hit me up, and she was like, hey, let's get it going. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. So I went to her crib, and I hit it. Everything was cool, right? And so, I hit it like maybe 2 or 3 other times. And I remember, I think it was the last time I hit it, she hollered at me. And for some reason, I was actually in her area just by coincidence. And she's like, where you at? I'm like, I'm actually like 5 blocks from your house. So she's like, oh, that's perfect. She's like, listen, I got to go somewhere in a half an hour, but could you like come through real quick? So I came through, and I fucking had sex with this chick for maybe like, I don't know, 4 minutes or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? 4 minutes, she got her little thing off, and then she was like, all right, thanks, and then just got dressed and was like, all right, we gotta go. You understand? Like, just like that, like it's nothing. You understand? They don't take the shit that seriously. I remember there was another time I had a chick where, I met this chick, she was from out of town, and man, should I even tell this story? So basically, someone I know was doing a performance somewhere, because I'm trying to, keep people who names out of this, but someone I know was doing a performance somewhere. At the theater, there was a stage manager, right? And so I hooked up, I got with the stage manager. So what happened was the stage manager was staying with her boss, which lived in the city, in New York City, right? So what happened is that she was staying with her for the time of the show, whatever, because the stage manager was from, I think, like Boston or Connecticut or somewhere. So she wasn't from New York. So she's staying at her boss's house, who lives in New York. So long story short, I go over to the boss's house where the stage manager was staying, and the boss is sleeping in the room, and the stage manager is supposed to be sleeping in the living room. So basically, I smashed the stage manager in the living room while her boss was sleeping in the room, right? So basically, we had to be real quiet, and I'm fucking this girl or whatever. And as soon as I was finished, this chick threw my clothes at me. She fucking damn near threw me out the fucking apartment half naked. Was like, yo, you got to get the fuck out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Because she was scared that her boss was going to wake up and see me fucking her. You see what I mean? So chicks will just do shit, you understand, and hook up, and it's not a thing. It's not a big deal. And mind you, that stage manager, I met her basically that day that I smashed. You see what I mean? So it was just like she wanted to do it, so she did it. You understand? Now, in this last story, I actually talked about this a little bit on my Reclaim the Game seminar. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was that one. Where, and this one didn't even necessarily result in sex, but it almost did. And this is the crazy part about this story. So me and my boy were at this hotel bar joint. And so there's a lot of you know, cool hotel bars at the hotels that be in New York City, right? So we're at this hotel bar chilling, trying to, you know, find some chicks or whatever. So as we're going into the hotel and we're walking towards the bar, my boy sees this chick, this hot, you know, Swedish chick or whatever. So he goes up to her, he starts talking to her, right? And then I get into the conversation, so we're both talking to her, right? So she's like, yeah, I'm not from around here, I'm visiting and all this other stuff, right? So basically, long story short, my friend was flirting with her heavy, so I sort of like, you know, push the situation, and I say, yo, I said to the girl, I say, yo, it looks like you kind of into my friend, you know what I mean? Like, it looked like you want to kiss him and shit, right? So she was like, really? So she starts laughing, and my friend just like gets her and starts kissing her, right? So then my friend says to her, he's like, yo, I keep seeing you looking at my dude Locario a certain type of way. I think you like him too, right? So then I grab her and then I kiss her. Right? Okay, I know. Like, okay. So we're both kissing this chick in the middle of the fucking lobby of the hotel room, of the hotel place, right? So next thing you know, my boy, he's like flirting with her a little more, and because she said she's staying at the hotel, so we're thinking, oh, we could go up there and, you know, go up to her room and get it going, right? But this chick, she was sort of trying to get my boy to, you know, take her in the bathroom. You understand? The bathrooms that was near the lobby. So he's like, yo, like, why can't we just go up to your room? Now this chick said, well, you can't go up to my room because my boyfriend is up there sleeping. Could you imagine you're on vacation with your girl and it's like near midnight or something, you sleeping and your girl's downstairs in the hotel, you know, going to the bar or whatever, and she gets stopped by two dudes who she's making out with and trying to fuck in the bathroom? Like, really? Like think about that shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, these chicks don't take this shit seriously. Right? So basically, you know, like we didn't smash or whatever. But it's crazy how she's okay with us making out with her while her man is sleeping upstairs, and she's still trying to get sex in some random bathroom. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is the reason why I'm doing this video, because I always do these videos to sort of illustrate to you how chicks get down out here. Because a lot of you guys, you're under this illusion that, you know, women don't get down like this, or you got to get to know women, and you got to take a long time to get her to build up attraction for you and all this other shit. And what you got to understand is that what women will do is this: they will use the sort of this sort of thing where they pretend that they don't get down like this, so that they can, control guys who are like a little bit more beta, guys who don't really understand the game. Meaning, so she can meet a guy who's naive and say, oh, I got to get to know you. You got to take me on some dates. You got to spend time with me. You got to, because she wants that attention, right? She'll hook up and do random shit with dudes she's sexually attracted to and just wants to make it happen. But what she's doing is that she is also, on the flip side, pretending she's not like that, so that when some dude who doesn't know any better comes around, she can use him and soak him up for attention, money, and all this other stuff. You see what I'm saying? And so understand that women are not taking hooking up seriously. Even if you see these, and you go on Tinder and all this, they talk about, oh, no hookups. You understand? You go on online dating. I'm not here looking for a hookup. 90% of the chicks that I've met online who said no hookups, I hooked up with them either that night or within the same week. You see what I'm saying? So they're just saying that shit because they know we want to have sex with them, but they also want to be able to. And this is the thing: girls want to hook up when they feel like hooking up, when they want to do it, right? When they don't feel like doing it, what they want is that attention that's non-sexual. So this is why they'll pretend that they're not the type of girl who's going to just hook up. You understand? But understand that they are hooking up and they are out here and they do not take that shit seriously. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.